Sorry, I didn't mean to kill the mood. Let's roll to see who is going to share for us. Dakin, you want to give us a recap? Causeways. It's called Downfall. No, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, you guys are in the land of Downfall, and if you guys can see my screen, just to describe it a little bit, it's like a marshy little kingdom of these little ram shacks. In the middle is a clouded mist, but there seems to be lines of different clothes or different ropes, like hanging clotheslines, that are leading to the center of the mist inside this giant, almost like lake and lagoon. As you can see there, and then you guys made your way in. If you can, I can make my mouse bigger again. So you guys were originally here, and you made your way over to here, and you guys saw a giant. Well, this is a balloon that's being patched and repaired by, we found out, cat guts, which is not made from cat's guts, but made from other animals' guts. Stitching and repairing it here, and they're trying to get you to be led along this path here. So, last you all left off, you were here admiring the balloon. You are on dry land as of right now. Or, well, I mean, as dry as marshland is. You don't have any escorts. Before you is a row of boulders spaced 2 feet apart, and they breach the surface of the lake to form a walking path across a 40-foot wide waterway. There's people patching the balloon, but they don't seem to mind you any attention. Yes, it is the way to the monarch. You must follow the boulders and the path around. Good. Can I have each of you roll a d8 for me as you cross the river, unless you are flying across? Yes. Can you roll for me a d4 instead of a d8? Everybody else can. You got two? It looks kind of like a diamond. Yeah, there we go. Or two pyramids. You guys are able to hop across the lake without any issues. As you cross, you see a wooden structure that stands on stilts above the lake. It is topped by a steep conical roof made of thatch. Smoke curls up from holes out of its apex. Its windows are blacked out, and the air carries the smell of burnt wood. A clothesline attached to one of the corners of the building's exterior is hung with a variety of frayed patchwork garments. You read on the outside, Balloon Factory. Um, Go ahead and make a perception roll for me, Ian. Yes. The only thing you can see is smoke billowing out of the building. Yeah, they're like hot air balloons, like similar to like in New Mexico when they launched the hot air uh, balloons up near Santa Fe. Go ahead and make a perception check for me. Alco, you hear screams and what sounds like sizzling coming from inside the building. There are windows, but they are black. You can see a door. There is a balcony on the top of the roof. No. As you knock, the door creaks open, and you can see that the room is a charred mess. Hazy smoke hangs over scattered piles of burned and broken shelves, intermixed with whatever those shelves contained. Wisps of smoke snake into the air from several spots where smoldering wreckage threatens to ignite. A distressed bullywug in leather smock scurries around the room with a bucket of water whose contents spill over the sides in his hassle. Come on, help me, get a bucket! We have to make sure that the fire is out! As you guys look around the workshop, you find two buckets underneath a workbench, both filled with water. You also see before you 6 pieces of what look like burning coal that are bouncing all around the room. In order to put out the fire, you will have to make a ranged attack with the water. So you'll need to roll to see if you hit it or if you miss it. You'll roll a d20, and unless you're proficient in ranged weapons, you will not get to add your proficiency bonus. You can add your proficiency bonus then. As you go to throw the water, you feel very confident in your throw, but it misses just wide as the coal bounces to another spot. Alco, it is animated coal. Alco, you throw your bucket of water and you hit one of the coals and it immediately extinguishes. So imagine if you would, you remember Flubber? Imagine Flubber on fire and it's bouncing across the room. And there's 6 of them. Well, 5 now after Alco. To pick up a bucket of water. I don't believe it would be able to. The unseen servant? Yeah, you could use it to throw water. So there's 2 buckets that were in the workshop. If you guys can find or make one or have some kind of other device, you can all help. But you'll have to figure out a way to make that happen. The swamp is full of it. What are you talking about? Perfect. You guys can each make another throwing attempt if you'd like. You both are able to extinguish the next pieces of coal. 3 more are bouncing across the room. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make a dexterity check to see if you're able to catch it successfully. Yeah, as you do, you trip and splash water on Lila instead. You try hard to catch these coals, but they're a little pernicious little bugger, and they are bouncing all around you, almost in a taunting manner. Sure, go ahead and roll a d20 for me. Let's see if you make it, as well as you, Simon. As you go to throw the water, it unceremoniously just kind of doesn't really throw out so much as it just kind of falls out near your feet. Same for you, Huxley. Except this time you get a little bit of mud and swamp water over your nice plate mail. There's no such thing as a fire department. This was not our action. This was sabotage. There's still 2 more bouncing around. Both of you try as hard as you can, but these little fuckers are a little too fast for you. In fact, the roof above you begins to start to smoke and burn. We need to put that fire out, otherwise the whole building will crash. You can always try. Flint, what were you gonna try and do? Yeah, you can go for it. What are you gonna aim Eldritch Blast at? One of the coals, or are you gonna try and aim Eldritch Blast at the roof? What are you trying? Are you trying to hit them, or are you trying to hit like put out the roof fire? All right, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll for it. Yeah, you're able to hit them. Go ahead and roll for damage. As you focus your warlock powers, you are able to intercept the coal, and it immediately disintegrates into a puff of smoke itself. Yes, but Flint is gonna make a attempt at it. What I would say is roll for advantage in this instance instead of adding modifiers. You and your unseen servant, you lift up that bucket of water and you throw it, and the coal jumps out of the way at the last minute. It did look super cool. There's one more coal, and the roof is still on fire. The roof, the roof. Yeah, you can give him bardic inspiration. Go ahead and do the first one, and then add a +4, and then do the second one, and don't add a +4. Sorry, a 1d4, not a +4. All right, a 1d6. Yeah, so you'll add the d20 and the 1d6 together. You go and you feel so inspired, but your reflection in your armor causes you to be distracted for a moment, and the water splashes upon the wall and drips as the coal is still fighting its way. Uh, this time, in your hastiness, you throw the bucket in anger, and it still does not put out the fire. You start to hear above you floorboards cracking. At the guy? Or yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and roll a hit for me. Yeah, you hit it. Can you roll a 1d4 for me? Yeah, you throw the bucket at it, and it seems to take some buffeted damage, but it's still bouncing around. Make a dexterity check to see if you can intercept the fire. Yeah, just roll a d20 plus your dex modifier. Yeah, you're able to, as you catch the fire, it bounces into you. And it takes how many points of damage? Yeah, the coal is disintegrated out. Yes, the roof is still on fire. The roof is on fire. Please help us. If you help me, I will give you something that will help the king. Yes. Oui. Oui, oui. Yeah. I have a brass brooch that I will give you that the king will be most assuredly happy to accept. But I need this factory not to burn down. We do not have much time. If you want to live when you meet the king, you will want this brooch. Yeah, go ahead and roll for me. Give me an athletics check. You're able to splash the bucket onto the ceiling, and as you do, the flames begin to sizzle out. Thank you so much for helping me today. Yes, yes. He goes over to a box that's badly burned, very ashy and charred, as the whole building is pretty much soot covered. He reaches in and he pulls out a small brooch in the shape of a fly. It is gold in color and pins nicely on anyone's lapel. If you present this to the king, he will most assuredly accept your pardons. No, you must treat the king with respect, though. My name is Duke Ikrend. Duke Ikrend. Duke Ikrend. No, I am the Duke Ikrend. There is no Dookie here. Ikrend. I was given charge by the king to look over the factory of balloons, but recently we had someone steal a balloon as well as a prisoner, and I believe that their conspirators have set this factory on fire. He took a balloon, yes. He also stole one of Pavlona Blytstra's prized possessions, a prisoner, a beautiful fairy dragon. Can I have each of you make a deception check for me? It's a group deception, so. Yeah, you guys are very easily able to deceive this frog. He is very grateful for your help, and he goes about the room trying to kind of clean and tidy up. He also shows you to the back door of the building, which you can see a beautiful dock laid about. Keep following this path, and eventually you shall find the king's gazebo. He likes to be in the garden this time of the day. It is extinguished, but it looks just like coal. If you go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. Yeah, you can have the bucket. Yeah, you're able to take the piece of coal. That's up to you guys. Do you guys want to continue across the bridge? As you exit, this flat wooden plank bridge, which spans an arm of the lake, is lined on one side by a row of bullywug heads on spikes. At the center of the bridge, a small figure sits with its feet dangling on over one side. The figure appears to be talking to itself in bemoaned tones. But then several bullywug heads nearby erupt in a cacophony of voices. Some indignant, others sympathetic. A few in a more distant row yell, "What? I could not hear what you said!" Yeah, you guys see basically a bunch of frog heads that are just talking on these spikes. As you guys are crossing, they look to you and go, "Why, hello, welcome to Downfall. Welcome to my kingdom. It was not your kingdom, it was my kingdom. It was my kingdom. Pleased to meet you. I am King Gustav III. You are no longer king." "No, I am Gustav IV. As you hear shouting in the back. "We were all kings at one point, but our power had been usurped." One guy goes, "I was usurped by him, and I was usurped by him." You can. Can you roll a performance check for me to see how well you're able to match a bullywug? What you think a bullywug king is? Yeah, performance check. Yeah, you turn into a frog, and you kind of get the vibe of the heads here, whatever. You're still wearing the same clothes that you have, but your body and physiology changes. Can you? Yeah. Go, Huxley. Yeah. Go ahead and roll to hit. It would be an unarmed strike, and then Ian, what's your AC? So Huxley, you need to roll a d20 with no proficiency, and you need to beat a 14 in order to land a blow on him. Yeah. He lands you square in the nose. "Oh, are you going to take that, king?" They all start taunting you. "Look at him. He is so weak. He is going to be dead by tomorrow." This is how we live. When one king dies, we get our heads stuck upon here. I was the best king. My kingdom was the best rules that there ever was. My kingdom was greater than yours. You were only king for 2 weeks. I was king for 15 days. They are very much chattering and bickering amongst themselves. Um, I don't believe they are undead, but the book does not give me a stat block for them, and it does not make mention in this chapter. So You guys see in the middle of the bridge what looks like a really sad uh, character. He's got large blue lobster-like claws. His feet is dangling off to the side, and he has a giant gourd upon his head. Those stupid herringons had to go and take my head. Oh, it is okay, good buddy. You can take my head. I don't need your patronizing tones. Oh, good clapper claw, be of good cheer. Yeah, he seems to be a character that is wearing some loose, baggy clothing, and straw seems to be protruding out of all of the holes and nooks and crannies. Hello, how are you? Oh, I could be doing better. I'm missing my glorious stag skull head. Those no good bloody herringons took it and gave it to Bavlorna. Now I just sit here with this gourd, and as he turns, you hear a little rattling inside of his head. Maybe 5 days ago. Oh. Can't be any worse than losing one's head. Decapitation? Oh, he got what he got from him then. Ugh. I have no idea. But if you do find it, I'd be most appreciative of you. My name's Clapperclaw. What's yours? And he reaches out and a little lobster hand. Here, I'll show you a picture of Clapperclaw. I was escaping from thither, made my way here, and that's when I ran into them brigands. And they wanted a tax, and I wouldn't give it to them, so they took my head. A gourd. No, it's on the stream. If you can see my profile. You guys don't see. There does not appear to be any eye holes. I can see you just fine. He waves back and snaps a little. I'm too. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you think this looks nice? Does it distract from my head being missing? Thank you so much. I'm very appreciative of your gift. How can I repay you? I must repay you. You gave me a gift, I must give you a gift. Of course, he gets up, brushes himself off. I shall be your loyal companion until then. Just so you know, I don't fight, I'm a pacifist. Oh, you're very funny. Your joke is lame. It was absolute shit. Yeah, you could totally do that. As you they're stationary, so they're not going to be able to fight back. So I don't think that you'll necessarily need to be able to. You'll need to roll for that. You can just go ahead and do it. As you roll it into. Oh, interesting. Yes. Danny texted me, and I guess you guys haven't been able to be heard on the stream, but hopefully I just fixed the audio. I have a recording though, so I can upload that later too. But regardless, sorry. Yeah, as you lifted up the head and you can throw it into the lake. Hey, no! And you hear a bunch of voices laughing.
As I do, I say, you weren't a good enough king, and you lost your head for it. Do not insult those who still do. Or something along those lines. Toss it in.
Oh no! I like them better that way. He was only king for 2 days, anyways.
Right, and he talks the most shit. Don't you notice that?
It really does bother me when the peasantry acts like they're better than us. King for 2 days? That's weak. Come on. Man needs to know his place. He belongs in the mud.
All right, Clapperclaw. What kind of skills do you have?
Well, I can pilot a balloon, and I'm pretty good at navigating by the stars.
Uh-huh.
And if you leave me in a cornfield, I keep the scarecrows away.
So, are you fairly familiar with the area, the continent, the Feywild, etc.?
Well, I'm pretty familiar with Thither. That's where I was born or created.
Hither. And this is Hither?
Yeah, this is Hither.
Okay. And you've never been here before, really?
Well, 5 days ago, when I escaped.
Okay.
Can you only protect cornfields, or can you protect other crops?
There's other crops other than corn?
Oh, you poor soul.
What you're a pacifist. What happens if people pillage, you just don't fight them?
I ran away.
Oh. Okay.
Are you able to lure in crows?
I don't think that's my purpose.
But could you?
I guess we could put some corn down and see if they like it.
Do you have corn on you?
No.
No.
Well, I'm trying to get a crow.
Maybe I should hide?
Oh, reverse psychology.
Don't worry, Squire. Once we get back to the real world, I'll buy you a crow.
Yay!
Well, Flap Claw, I'm fairly certain we're going to find the perfect use for you on this team, and we're all happy you're here, right?
We would really like to get some other stuff back from Pavlova, so maybe we can help you find your head along the way.
We all got things we're looking for.
In the meantime, you can probably carry some stuff if we need you to.
I've got a little sack here. And he opens it up, and it's filled with moldy straw.
All right, we'll put that on maybe back burner. Cool. Look at that. We already have a new member of the team. Our infamy or fame is growing rather quickly. Soon the whole realm will know who we are and what we've accomplished.
Surely they already know who I am. No way they haven't heard of me.
Right. All right, do you know, Clapclaw, exactly where the king's palace is?
Why, yes. Just across this border here. He lives in a giant gazebo of grandeur.
Okay. Second question. Why do the kings die so fast?
Oh, well, you see, bullywugs are obsessed with power. So when a new king arises, another one plots its downfall. Hence why the kingdom's name is Downfall.
Oh.
Nice. Okay. Well,
What's the record?
yeah, what is the record? That is a good
So
question.
far, it's the current king, King Gollywhoop the 19th. He's been king for a whole 2 months. But that's
What?
making him nervous. He thinks there's another coup plotting his demise.
Oh, that makes a
Paranoid.
lot of sense now. Things are actually making sense. Why I felt this nervous, anxious energy here.
He is absolute shit, King Gollywhoop. He never leaves his gazebo. He is scared to live his life. He is weak. I hope someone trips and stabs him in the eye.
God damn, I'm surprised the current king let you guys be existing.
It is tradition.
How many heads are there?
There's probably 40 to 50 heads that are aligning this.
-1. Don't forget -1.
Yeah, -1. One is in the lake, and you just hear at the bottom little gurgles.
Fuck you. And a bubble.
Almost as the bubbles pop, you hear "fuck you, fuck you."
I'm still sad that they bullied me after I got punched. So I'm like, yeah, losers, you're dead. You're just on a stick.
Yeah.
You guys lost me before I lost. I'm still here.
Yeah, they have no bodies. What else can you really say? They're talking shit. But
By the way, again, Square, I gotta make it for the record. I didn't know that was you. You can't come up behind me like that.
I was king.
You're king without having to look like a frog.
He's still wearing his green leprechaun shoes as well as his nice red cap.
Am I still a frog?
You, I believe disguise self lasts for I think an hour at least, right?
Okay, I wasn't sure if it dissipated when I got punched.
I don't believe disguise self disappears when that happens, but if you want to stop casting the spell,
No. I'm still. I still.
if it was polymorph and you took damage, then you would change back immediately.
Yeah, I'll stick as King Frog.
I mean,
Bullywog.
I might have been the king, but I'm all for it. This
I
place,
want to be the one. I want to dethrone him.
I mean, it seems pretty easy to dethrone people here. I mean,
It really does.
look, we could go in there and kill this guy and be the kings.
Let's get the lay of the land first. Let's
Okay.
see, let's see who he has in there.
Yeah, we need a
Kind of
steady hand.
fortressy situation.
You
Before
might
we
be
get-
careful. Sorry, I'm doing my French voice. You might be careful. I hear that if you upset King Gollywub, he throws you in prison. In fact, somebody stole one of Bavlorna's prisoners and helped her escape from the soggy court. And one of his accomplices is in prison, awaiting trial.
Who was this prisoner who got released?
He was
sounds
one
like
of.
a horrible person.
He helped steal a balloon and
Oh.
attached the dragon to it. And
What-
then
what-
they flew away.
What does a dragon look like? Clapclaw?
Well, imagine a snake that's got a mustache.
Okay. What color would this person be?
The mustache was black.
Oh, I mean, the rest of them.
I think he was a pink in nature. He had a
Yeah,
very
never heard
strong jawline.
Never seen them in my life.
I've never seen a pink dragon person before either.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't even know those existed. And with a mustache, that's crazy.
And I'm not gonna lie.
I think he had a little soul patch too.
Yeah, no clue. Well,
I have plenty of dragon friends, but none of them are pink. None of them are pink. Not a wanna.
He smelled really good too.
right. Like if you would have said
He had some big, strong shoulders, and
if you would have said like a purple dragon with a mustache, I'd have known what you're talking about. Pink dragon, that's kind of weird. Yeah, never seen.
Also, some of us have broken out of prison before, so it isn't that big of a deal.
It really isn't. You just have to know the guards.
The guards get lazy and very easy to talk to, especially when you go out and have a few drinks with them.
I am
Yeah.
also King Frog, and King Frog can't bullywog, and I can't go to bullywog prison. I am the king.
Oh my!
Okay, I have a quick question
You are-
about. I'm trying to figure this out in my head.
I can't even tell the
So-
difference.
Do we know where Bavlova is? Because we've heard that name before, right?
so Bavlorna, she is.
Bavlorna.
You've heard reference to her, but you have not, and to my understanding, you don't know where she lives or where she is.
Okay, and so from I can ask Copperclaw. So does Bavlorna run the prison system here?
Bavlorna runs all of Hither. In fact, her other sisters run the other kingdoms, Thither and Yon. But
Wait. Wasn't she the one who stole all your head and stuff and everything?
no, the Herringon stole my stuff.
Okay.
But
But
she
they gave it
collects
to her.
tax.
Oh,
There's a lot of taxing in this kingdom.
she collects tax, and she controls the Herringons, and she sent them to collect tax, and they took your head.
Yes.
So she must have your head as a tax.
It's possible.
Okay. Well, maybe we should pay these people a visit. And we are in the good graces of the king. Perhaps we should pretend like we're all with this whole wacky monarch that changes constantly. Perhaps we've already heard of them and His Majesty and how great he is. And the longest living king we've ever seen in these lands.
About to be replaced.
Right. But
It's like if Arnold Schwarzenegger was trying to do a French accent.
we should butter him up before we throw him in the frying.
Is there anyone around us?
Just the heads. I think that is a good idea.
Yeah, what other advice do you got?
Dude, the heads don't give a fuck about the king. They want him gone.
Very true, very true.
Say we kill the king, and I'm just spitballing ideas there. I'm not saying we have to kill the king, wink, wink. But say we kill the king, will the rest of Downfall try to come kill us, or will they recognize us as the...
We call it the game of croaks around here. He who sits on the throne is the king.
All right.
That seems easy enough.
I mean, this sounds appealing, but we are getting off track.
However, we only recognize bullywug authority, so you have to be a bullywug.
Oh, okay.
That's why I am king. I will do it.
I wish Belly was... Does Belly have wild shape?
I don't think she could transform into a bullywug, though.
Oh, yeah. True. Humanoid, or I guess. I mean, this is all fun, but I mean, what is our objective here? We got to find...
I mean, let's just go to the king.
Yeah, let's start. He's going to have answers for us. If we want to find this person that keeps stealing everything and he's giving shit to her, he's going to know. One way or another, we can get that information out of him.
And if it leads up to it, we overtake him. But either way, we go to the king.
Maybe that little token that Humphrey got can help us get some information out of him.
True.
The brooch.
Of course, it's entirely Humphrey's discretion to how to use it.
All hail the new king. All hail the new king.
Okay.
All hail the new king.
Okay, we're gonna do this, huh? Okay, but just a suggestion. We shouldn't come in trying to overtake him. I think this should be more of a more subtle approach first.
No, we see how the conversation goes.
Yeah. Let's do that first. And then, sure, Flint can be king till his heart's desire.
From a squire to king. I will be a proud knight if that happens.
We'll take over Downfall.
As you guys approach, you make your way to a grand marble gazebo that stands atop a mound of soggy earth. Its white stone streaked green with algae. The support pillars have sunk into the muck unevenly, so the domed canopy now sits askew. Short steps ring the gazebo, leading to a raised floor where bullywugs dressed in shabby clothing lounge on pillows. Among them, a harpist sends forth delicate notes that mingle with the murmured croaking of the gathering nobles. On a dais, a flabby bullywug wearing a crown of woven lily flowers sits on an ornate throne with his legs folded under him. He has a large, leather-bound book across his lap and is mouthing the words he reads on the pages. Without looking up, he says, "Have you not herald to announce your presence before King Gullop the 19th? And slams the book closed as if he punctuates his question regarding you for the first time. The sleepy bullywug guards standing around the monarch snap to attention, and they ready their weapons. And you see before you someone that looks like
he's
this.
just yes.
Whoa.
To his side, you notice a small-looking caiman that hops up upon his lap, and he begins to stroke it as he gives the book to his guard to hold.
Will you not bow before the king?
Oh, our apologies, sir. We forgot our manners. I'll start the bow. Just a bow that I know is a bow. I don't know how they bow here.
Good. Snoodle approves. And he starts stroking his little caiman.
So, I hear you are the travelers that have defeated the Herringons.
Well, yes. I mean, it's mostly our mighty warrior over here, Lila, who literally
Give a bow.
separated the head from the leader's body, which was both gruesome and beautiful. I can't even explain. But yes, I'd say we took care of that for you.
As you hear little groans and murmurs as the royal court is like, oh, yes, yeah. He goes,
So you are the one responsible for getting rid of the Herringon gang. Foolish. Dumb. This will incur the wrath of Queen Bavlona.
Sorry, what now?
Bavlona? I fear that she is going to plot against me for not allowing the Herringon gang to live, or plot against you for killing her guards to collect her taxes.
We didn't kill those people. They agreed to stop doing that shit, but we didn't kill them. We just killed the leader.
Well, we may be able to salvage the situation then.
To be fair, he touched me first.
Yeah, it
That
was
too. We decapitated him out of self-defense, sir.
Yes, not out of assassination.
You know something about assassination?
he sits up a little bit, percolating. The guards kind of tighten their grip upon their staffs.
Do you believe someone is going to kill me? What do you know?
Oh my
Tell me
God.
now.
Oh my god, no. We don't even know what the word assassination means. It's just like something we heard, like out there by all those heads. Like, what were they even talking about, right, guys?
Right. It just has.
Yeah.
It has
What does it mean? Can you tell us, King?
Yeah, it has like ass wife in it or something. Which is
Yeah. It's such a silly word.
As you say this, the harpist kind of stops and there's silence.
We do not need to discuss such things.
He notices, what is that upon your chest?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, this? Oh, just something I picked up.
That is the brooch. I have been missing that for some time.
Oh my god, you missed this? This is yours?
It was.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I guess I could give it back to you.
No need. In fact, I propose something for you. It is a symbol of being a part of the Soge court.
The Soggy Court?
Yes, my court, the Soge court.
The Froggy Court?
Soge court, and I will have you watch your tongue.
Oh, no. My apologies, Lord. Totally. Sorry.
You see, I think we may have a way to mutually benefit. I will allow you to keep the pin as my gift to you. But I want you to help me by taking this book to Bavlona. You see, I believe it is hers. And if you return the book, I am sure that she will not be as unhappy with her tax collectors being disbanded for the moment.
And you don't think there's an issue with us being the ones to cause her the trouble to bring her the books? Like, are you? Look, I get it. As a nobleman, I understand that you're a fellow nobleman. I understand your concern for your own security, but I have to understand that you're sending us to someone who might want to kill us. That concerns me, sir.
No, no, no. You see, if you have the brooch, she shall know it is an emblem of the Soggy Court, and she can only talk to people from the Soggy Court, and she cannot kill them.
Can we get insight? Can I roll?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight check for me.
Three.
You're having a hard time just understanding what he's saying, let alone being able to understand
I'm just like
what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Just smile and wait for it.
Can we tell what time of day it is?
It's about noon.
Okay.
Do we have a deal?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Excellent, wonderful. Squire, please pass around the wine as we celebrate this most auspicious occasion.
Boy, we just forget you have wine?
He snaps his fingers, and a squire comes over and begins to fill up wine goblets and pass around cups to you all. You all are listening as he gives you the wine, and he recounts how Bavlorna lives in the middle of the lake in a cottage where all the clotheslines are connected to. The only way to the cottage is by boat. There's no dock or anything like that leads to it, or fairway. But if you were to go meet Bavlorna, he urges you to get new clothing in the palace, to be outfitted to look the part. Because right now you all look like disgusting commoners. And he needs you to be now proud members of the Soggy Court. He's instructing you to go to the Sunken Palace. As you all raise your glasses to take a drink, Flint, you notice as you almost choke on it, a small note is inside of your mouth, a crumpled up piece of paper.
I'm still a bollywog too.
As you open it up and read it, you see a message that says, "Find Illig, the Baron of Muckstump, at once. The revolution lives."
Revolution!
Can you say that again?
It says, "Find Illig, Illig, the Baron of Muckstump, at once. The revolution lives."
Okay.
Wonderful. He hands you, Huxley, the squire, so he doesn't notice this note, but he hands you, Huxley, a book that says, "Bavlorna's Big Book of Bad Blood."
Very well. I guess we'll take it over there. Squire, why don't you hold on to this?
With my little froggy paws. Wait, what is the book?
Bavlorna's Big Book of Bad Blood. So now you guys should be able to see in the middle here is where Bavlorna's cottage is.
What's the diameter of this lake? I thought it was like a small pond.
Is Bavlorna described physically? What is this? What does she look like?
You have not seen a picture of her or seen any images of her.
No one's described her.
You will have to see her beauty for yourself.
Sounds beautifully vague. Can you tell me exactly what I'm looking for, just in case, I...
Oh, trust me, you will not miss her when you see her. The stench will alert you right away.
See.
Just know, she is not the little ones. She is the big one.
Okay. And there's a little one?
There are lots of little ones.
Oh.
Little what?
Little ones.
Little ones of what? What little ones? Like what are the little ones?
Whatever she is the big one, and they are the little ones.
He's not a bullywug?
She is not a bullywug. She does not have my complexion or grace.
And as he says that, a fly kind of comes flying by and his tongue latches out.
All right.
Question, Your Highness. You were telling us to get clothing.
Yes, please go to the sunken palace, and my royal outfitters will get you in a more appropriate attire.
And he kind of directs you to what would be D11 on this map.
Would it be possible to get accommodations for the night as well?
You want to go and see Bavlorna tomorrow? Why not the haste? Why not get it done today? I'm afraid that if she does not receive a tax today, she may get a little cranky.
Oh, no, sorry.
If it's only midday, Lila, I think we'll be fine. There's no need to think about accommodations. We can do that once we get back from whatever this book, the drop off it entails.
Okay.
I think she's gonna try to kill us.
He's a funny guy.
I'm not joking.
He's very, very persistently dead. That's his style of comedy. Do we have? I mean, what do we gotta wear? Is there anything that'll even fit us?
We shall get you the most finest clothes.
I have certain measurements that cannot be. They have to be two exact measurements. Do you have a seamstress?
Our royal Kufiar will be there to help you, and must indeed.
Good. So maybe there's a lot going down, especially in the pants area. Like you don't want to wedgie all day, is what I'm saying.
I'll be able to find clothes that match my leprechaun shoes.
Asking a knight to separate from his armor is a tall order. You're sure that this won't be acceptable over there?
You must look the part if you are to be a part of the Soge court.
Perhaps they could just paint your armor in their colors or something.
Your Highness, do I not already look the part? We are both fellow nobles, aren't we not? I'm as great as you are. You are maybe greater than me, perhaps. But I think we both look the part of each other. You would do well in my home. Why would I not look well in yours?
Make a persuasion roll for me.
Oh God, this is not going to go well. Pretty sure. I got a 14.
I do not know where you come from, but if that is what your nobles wear,
He takes and he spits.
you look disgraceful. How can you be a noble if you're a knight?
I'm going to start to clench the hilt of my sword. You haven't heard of my kind of you don't appreciate my fashion, sir?
What is that? That is not fashion, that is metal chunks. You do not have the royal garb. Away with you all. Please, take the book to Bavlorna and let us all be appeased.
When we get back, I'm taking his fucking head.
No.
Hopefully, you're gonna look great in whatever you wear. So, this is only a minor setback. It's gonna be great.
It's fine. We just have to put it on for now, and then you can put your stuff back on.
It's not about the clothing. It's about the guy dishonoring me.
Oh, 100%.
Exactly. Look, he don't know you. He doesn't know your deal. Not everybody is going to, and it's fine. Don't take it personally.
I'm just going to be grumbling with holding my sword.
I want him gone. We can do it right now. Let's get our new clothes and go
You and me,
back.
Squire, let's take on the fucking kingdom.
What are they going to do? Hop?
Yes, they're gonna hop at you. Probably.
Possibly.
Board?
And
How
with
many-
that, I think this is a good place to take a break. So we'll take a 15-minute break and we'll get back at 8:50.
Alright. Alright.
At what time? Got it.
Alright, sounds good.
I am back. Give Dakin a couple more minutes. All right, I just messaged Dakin. Hey, there he is. Dakin, are you with us?
Yeah. I just had to drive to the store, so I saw that you would be a little late. I thought I'd make it in time, but I'm in the car right now. But
Okay.
I guess follow up.
Just be safe. You can message us whenever you can or join us when you can, but we're going to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
As you are escorted out of the Royal Gazebo, you guys can see in the distance that there is two paths that lead before you. One is veering to the right, and it looks like it leads to a palace that has begun to sunk into the mud and marsh. The other leads to what looks to be like a small hut. And behind it, in the distance, you see what looks like a cloud of thunderstorms that is stationary over a position.
We're going to this sunken thing. Don't we got to change clothes to meet what I think is a hag in my mind? I don't know if it is a hag. No one.
Everybody else is muted, so I don't know if anybody's talking.
Oops. I swear to God, that Frog King is gonna pay for making me get out of this armor. I swear, I promise you guys that.
I just think it'd be funny to dethrone a Bollywog and not be a Bollywog to take his place. We should change the name to Uprise instead of Downfall.
You know, if we kill enough Bollywogs, they'll have to accept the fact that there isn't a Bollywog as king.
Or
I mean,
I could just be in disguise as one, rule as a secret Bollywog, citizen. But for now, I want to see where we can get these new clothes.
Yeah, I want to see what fashion they got for us. I hope it's not like, big long collars and poofy pants.
I want to see some leprechaun clothes.
I mean, what is a leprechaun, by the way? Keep saying that.
It's like me, but less. Like me, but their clothes are like shiny and green.
Shiny and green.
Very, very bright. I'm kind of dirty.
Leprechaun speaks up and goes, "They have nice red beards."
And a leprechaun?
They got beards. They kind of got pointy heads like I do.
Or clapclaws, Professor. Is there a leprechaun here?
No leprechauns here.
Oh, they don't live in this Feywild?
I don't know. I just haven't seen one.
Oh, okay, sorry. My bad. I don't know what's real anymore.
He goes and he pinches you on the butt. Is this real?
What the? Yeah. Ow, Clapclaw, that was very, very...
I was
interesting.
trying to help you understand reality. And might I say, it is very firm.
Well, do squats, body weight squats sometimes. Emphasis on sometimes.
Yeah, you just have it instead of a beer belly, you have a beer butt.
I'm actually quite in shape. Thank you very much. Trust me. Beer does not affect me. Alcohol is more like sustenance to me now.
Sure.
Keeps me sharp.
Ass fat, mind sharp.
Well, let's go see what the seamstress has in store for us. I'm sure it's going to be god awful and tacky based off of the king's attire.
Maybe they'll have something you can put on over your armor.
Yeah, like
One can only hope.
Decals. Maybe they have decals.
Like a really baggy hoodie. Yeah.
We'll find you something.
You know what? I'd like some armor myself. Huxley, you make it look kind of cool.
It's very stylish.
I mean, not that heavy of armor. I couldn't lift it, but something that would.
Nonsense. With some proper training, you'll be hiking up mountains with it in no time.
No. I only do training to look good, not for functional reasons.
Well, put it this way: the heavier armor that you wear, the more you can fight for alcohol.
I haven't thought of that.
Yeah, you should get armor that has cup holders.
True. But I gotta stay nimble, quick on my feet.
Do we know where the seamstress is? Oh, it's at the palace, right?
Yeah.
Are we not on our way there right now?
You guys are at the fork in the road, so if you want to head to the palace, we definitely can do that.
All right. Well, let's just go to the palace, guys. Let's get this over with.
the palace.
As you enter the lower level, you see 2 bullywug guards standing there and a large crocodile.
Yes.
Halt who goes there! Only those with invitations by the king may enter.
Yeah, the king just sent us here to go talk to your seamstress. We have an invitation.
Let me take a look at that.
And he snatches royal paper that the king had given you before you left.
Seems you are okay this time. You shall go inside.
I
Take
just
a
have
left.
to say, young guard, that I'm going to inform your king that you didn't know about his orders the moment you gave them. You should know better than that. You should know what he says, when he says it, no matter where he says it. I hope he takes your head for this.
Wait, okay, hold on. So, Flynn and Huxley got something when they got their drink. Did you guys share that with the party?
Only
Or
Flint
no?
received it.
Oh, Flint received something.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yeah, did you share that or no?
At least not yet.
Okay.
Are
I
the
was just
guards going to react to my gaslighting?
Make an intimidation check.
Trying to fight everybody.
Oh god, sorry, I gotta bring up my die. I got 20 total.
My apologies, sir. The royal courtier will help you immediately. I apologize for my insolence.
See, it doesn't happen again, sir, as I walk past him.
Man, that dude likes the smell of his own fart. I dig it.
The ramshackle hall that you enter is built around a big tree. 2 of the tree's limbs reach out through the walls like enormous welcoming arms. The interior of the hall is roomy with an open floor plan that allows occupants of the upper story to look out over the lower one. Bullywug courtiers crowd in the space, filling it with guttural croaks. Their clothing is faded and stained with mud.
I cannot believe the Paris. It has begun to sink.
As you enter, your clothes now start to become filled with mud as well. And suddenly a man comes up behind you and goes,
Hello, hello. My name is Royal Courtier. I am here to address you so that you may be presentable before the king.
Yeah, like why are we all muddy now, dude?
Unfortunately, the Paris has begun to sink just a wee bit. No need to worry, no need to worry. I shall take your clothes and we shall wash and clean them in the meantime.
and he leads you all upstairs to what looks like dressing rooms, and he divides you in half. Male or male presenting can go to one side, and female or female presenting can go to the other.
Just don't touch my fucking horn.
You scratch my armor, this palace will sink even faster. Trust me.
We are the best in the land. I assure you that nothing will be damaged.
All right.
You all are greeted with clothing in each of your dressing stalls that are very gaudy. Think some of the biggest corsets and hoop skirts and ball gowns, and then for the men, you've got layers of lace cravats and tight, very tight pants.
I hate cravats. Anything cravatish.
I'm gonna have to look that one up real quick.
I knew it. All right, fine. Play dress up.
Yeah, sign me up.
Do I get a cape, please? I am a dude.
I want stuff with ruffles.
Everything is accommodated to all of you. You look like you are the highest of nobility in the land.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Purple cape. I got a purple cape on.
Very well. You shall be able to make your way to Downfall's Babylonia's cottage.
Yes, I think we shall.
Good luck trying to get there. And he wishes you well and sends him and the other guards away, and you are left on the roofs of the palace.
Like, good
looking
luck trying
down.
to get there. What the fuck does that mean?
So Tyson, I'm just curious, do we still have like our equipment, like our weapons and stuff, or was it everything taken?
You can have your weapons and things like that, but any armor or clothing apparel that you have is now gone.
My shoes.
So yes, your shoes are gone, Ian. Your plate mail is gone. Huxley, any other armors are all missing.
Would we be able to like carry it with us, or was it just taken away?
It was taken away to be cleaned.
Gonna come back smeared in dirt and frog slime, I swear to God. Well, let's go find a boat and get this over with, alright?
Yes, we shall all go. I feel so fancy right now.
These pants are so tight.
Oh yeah. I feel like a proper duke.
So you all are here on the roof, and as you look before you, you see a clothesline that stretches out to what looks to be like a cottage or a hut in the distance. You also see a dock before you that has many piers, but there seems to be no boats.
No boats.
No boat.
Are there any guards or palace personnel nearby, or is it literally just us?
Up on the roof, there are several nobles of the Soggy Court that are lounging on pillows, taking a nice sun bath.
Wait, hold on. Are we we got all fancy and dressed up. Are we supposed to walk in the muck now? Is there like any bridges, any walkway, anything that's not in the freaking swamp?
There
yell
is
up
nothing
the
that is
aisle.
leading to the center other than the clotheslines.
Yo, what does a lady gotta do to get a boat around here?
Where's a small gnome wearing a lot of ruffles supposed to get a little boat?
I guess,
Where's the boat?
because we're on the roof too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll turn to one of the nobles. You there, we are on a royal mission from the king himself. We need to get to the center of the lake. Can you tell me where we can find a boat?
There could be a boat by the Big Barkless.
The what?
Big Barkless.
And she points her slimy finger here.
That's way over there.
You asked where a boat was.
She rolls
So we have-
over.
Clap,
And
clap.
how do we get over there, madam?
I don't know. You can't just swim or jump.
Evidently not. Alright. Well, gang,
Hold on,
there
hold
were
on. Clap claw. You know how to drive one of those balloons, right?
Yeah.
If we could get one, we could take it to the center of the marsh, the lagoon.
Well, right now they're trying to patch the only balloon that didn't burn down. And that's all the way over here.
Yeah, but I mean, look at us. We can easily convince them that we are nobles that need to commandeer the balloon for important political royal matters.
Well, there is a shop nearby. Maybe they can offer us some help. They came in just the other day.
Okay. Should we try that?
Yeah.
Lead the way, little crab boy.
He leads you
Keep
guys
swimming.
down the palace and over to here is where he starts to point. Underneath this thunder and lightning storm.
Oh,
Oh my god. So it's like water beneath, water above. I just don't get it. Why did we dress up? They clean our clothes, and now we're just. It's fine. It's fine. I was in prison for years. Am I complaining?
Make a perception check for me, Alco, Flint, and Huxley. Actually, make it history instead of perception.
Well, sorry, I'm still in my car. Let me get to that.
I can roll for you. Do you know what your modifier
Yeah,
is?
roll. Yeah, roll for me. Perception is +1.
So, Alco, you notice that this building that you're passing by seems to be very much like a prison or a holding cell.
I got a 20.
Huxley, you've known plenty of dungeons and cages before you, and this is very much seems to be where the bullywugs keep their prisoners. And off to the side here, you also notice that attached to one of the two ends of the branches seems to be chains. And you see before you what looks to be like a bloody battlefield. Clapperclaw turns to you both and goes, "Here, if the bullywugs let you fight for your freedom, you win, you get to live, and if you die, you're dead."
Wait, you said there was a shop?
Yeah, it's just over here. It's docked in one of the one of the barges over here.
Say, Clapperclaw, do you know if they have any prisoners in there right now of note?
Well, there's
I know
one.
they just said.
There's one prisoner in there right now. He was
Wouldn't have been- Go
he
on.
was a conspirator in helping the fairy dragon escape.
Oh, who was that?
I
What?
His name is Morgort.
Oh,
Morgort. Morgort.
Morgort.
Literally one letter off from being Morgoth.
Yeah, Elden Ring.
Lord of the Rings, actually.
She
Oh.
taught me how to fly, actually. How to fly the balloons.
Oh,
so you want to rescue her?
Oh, well,
You in
that
love
would
with
be
her?
very dangerous.
Clapclaw. Were you trying to get us to go rescue her and seeming like it was just something else?
No. It would be great honor to rescue her, but I'm afraid it might
It's
displease the
okay.
king.
It's
Look.
okay. You can tell us. We're not going to say anything. We're
Except-
friends.
King,
Well,
that king.
look, I think on the merit, we all in this group know why we're here, and I think on that merit, it is worth saving her. But for the time being, I think it's best to handle this task, and then on the way back, we can save her. But for
Yeah,
now,
but-
I think we should focus on the task at hand.
You're right. We are getting sidetracked by a lot of different side quests. I mean, side things. But are we still going with the balloon thing, or do we want to figure out a different way?
will back whatever gets us across there. But
Exactly.
other than
I say we just take the balloon. Wasn't that the original plan? Let's get the balloon.
yeah, that works for me.
I thought we were finding one over here. Clapbud, weren't you going to point us in the direction of a balloon?
I said there's a shop over here that could sell us something maybe that would be useful, but I don't know. It's got a balloon attached to it.
Oh. What do you guys think? Should we
I say we check it out
commandeer?
and rent the balloon.
Because, you know, we are nobles on noble business. We might need a commandeer.
We look dapper.
Right. And we're in a rush. And as nobility, do we not have the right to commandeer a floating vehicle?
I agree.
Might
Let's
be
go.
nice to see what else they have in the store as well.
Amen.
All right. Let's check out the store here, Clapclaw.
As he leads you there, you see a big black balloon that floats over the lake, tugging at its moorings. Beneath it hangs a basket made of black wicker and wood, which serves as a merchant's stall. A large pane of gray glass is drawn closed across the opening above the counter. A sign mounted above the window reads, "Wondrous wares and fair fares." The balloon is not made of fabric, but rather appears to be a rolling dark rain cloud that has been contained somehow with lines and nettings.
Would you look at that?
That's wild.
That is Feywild.
I was about to make the same joke.
That was good.
That until I'll be here all week, gentlemen.
Good thing there aren't a bunch of headless frogs here to laugh at you.
Yeah, and yeah. They're not the best audience, though, are they?
Absolutely terrible. Well, let's go inside. I'll knock on the door again.
As you knock upon the window door, you see two darklings pop their heads up behind the counter. They open the window. "Welcome to Trinket, Baubles, and Charms, where we're here to give you the best arms."
Gimme.
Hello there, sir. We're looking to get across the lake. Would you happen to have anything that could help us in that endeavor for sale?
Maybe. As she does, "Here's all our wares," and she points to a large sign. It says, "Available for a limited time only." A very good thimble. Fingertip not included. Mug of bumblebee beer. Has a nice sting to it. Duskmellow pie with decorative bite marks. Bundles of dry wood. Great for starting fires. Ink portraits. If we have to look at you, so should you. Moonlight monocle. No more fumbling in the dark. And the last says, unicorn horn. Very hard to come by. No one knows when one might come in handy. This is all of our wares. My name is Trinket, by the way, and this is my sister, Bobble. Hi, I'm Bobble.
Wait. You have a unicorn horn?
Yes, we have a unicorn horn.
Didn't we need a unicorn horn?
We don't need anything. We're just looking, and we thought this one looked interesting, and thought maybe we could discuss a price or a trade of trinkets.
I also have a monocle. That sounds stylish.
I want
I
the
would also
unicorn
like
horn.
to look at the mug of beetle beer or BB or whatever that was.
It's Bumble Beer.
Bumblebee. Are there bees in it? Bumblebees?
Well, you'll have to pay before we can give you the wares.
Let me guess, you want trinkets in return for trinkets?
Absolutely not. We only desire one thing from each of you, if you so choose. You can either buy from me, trinket, or you can buy from me, bauble.
So you
What
want
is
a
it that
trinket or
you
a bauble?
desire?
Just so you know, these two are darklings, which means they are almost like drow elves, very dark skinned, almost black eyes. Lila, can you make a history check for me?
Okay. I mean, okay. I got a 15.
While they don't look exactly like your vision that you saw, they look very similar to the creature that, or to the person that you saw entering the shack, whose shadow dislodged from them.
My hair starts standing up on end. Would I clock them as unseelie?
They are not
Because
unseelie.
they're not? Okay.
Trinket says, if you want to buy from me, the only thing I possess is the color of your eyes.
And Bauble perks up and goes, if you want to buy from me, I just want your rhythm.
My rhythm?
Yes, do we have a deal?
Wait. If we buy one thing, you take from something from all of us?
No. We just don't demand trinkets. If you each buy something, then I get all of your eye colors. Or if you buy something from me, I get your rhythm.
I'm going to say...
Something? What?
Can I speak? I'm going to try to speak in Undercommon. Because I speak that. And see if they understand. I'm gonna say, is there nothing else that we could use as recompense? I'm gonna see if they understand Undercommon.
She speaks back to you in Undercommon and says, no.
No.
Eye color or rhythm. Unless you want to make another deal with my sister when she gets back. Shh!
With your sister.
Bubble! Our sister is off on business.
You see, I have 2 eye colors. So that would be, not a fair wage. Because you get 2 for the price of 1.
But we're only getting half.
You're getting 2 colors.
But we're getting 2 halves of a color. You should pay us more, because we're not getting full colors.
No. But you're taking everybody's per item.
Well, yes, that's the cost of doing business.
I think
Listen,
that's
guys,
unfair.
we don't need to make this trade. That unicorn horn is interesting. I'm not saying it won't be the only time we find it. This is a no deal for me.
Oh, but this unicorn horn is very hard to come by.
It is very hard to come by. So I've heard.
And so are my beautiful eyes. So I'm not giving those up.
By what means do you take my eye
rhythm?
color?
What is rhythm to you? Like what do you mean by rhythm?
Well, I'd ask you to dance, and then I take your rhythm away.
I can't do that. I got my tambourine. But how would you take my eye color?
She produces a small marble out of her pocket. She goes, I take this,
speak the words, and the magic charm takes away that which was yours and now is mine.
So what do we have left? Is it just a blank eyeball? A white eyeball, no pupil?
It would be left with a grayish color.
Oh.
Gray eyes aren't so bad. Small
mean-
price to pay.
I already have one gray eye.
Would our vision be gray or just our eye color?
Just the eye color, just the color of the iris. You'll never even know it's gone.
What do you use it for? I would love to know these things. Do you make a soup?
How we use our goods is left for our own purposes. It's your
I know
business
we-
is your business, and my business is my business.
I just think it's fascinating work.
Make a persuasion check.
$14.
I'd like to keep my business to myself, thank you.
I'll... Never mind. I guess that doesn't make sense.
And your sister, what price does she ask?
Forget I mentioned my sister. She'll ask for something like your toe, you know.
Well, unfortunately,
I like
my
that,
memory
yeah.
is.
I
You
already...
take my toes. You take my pinky toes. I don't use them.
I've
Well,
already lost...
then it's not a toe, it's your hand. She'll take your hand.
I do need my hand.
Yeah, you definitely need that. Wouldn't want to miss it.
So if we were to sit here and wait, wait, your sister, she wouldn't show up. We wouldn't be able to bargain with her.
You could, but you'll have to wait a long time. You see, she's in a very important meeting. Shh! Bubble! She's away on business.
Oh.
Yeah, business with Pavlona! Shh! Bubble! And she takes her hand and smacks her on the head.
Interesting.
Isn't that convenient? We have business with Babylona as well.
That
We
convenient.
were just on our way to that meeting.
Yes, to go see her about some goods that were being, smuggled around.
Yeah,
As
we didn't know that was your sister. We know her. She's so cool.
Yeah.
I forget what was the name of the place they're having that meeting at. Was it a book?
Bagatapa, I think, is actually where it is.
Well,
Is that right?
you remember what it was? Remember it starts with a
Like a B-ish.
like a
L
look.
or la or da or na. Yeah.
Maybe an S or C O T I O N. What does it start with again?
I'm gonna gauge for the reaction to see when we're trying to think of the name.
You want me to roll for insight for you?
I can roll insight. Is insight wisdom?
Yes.
That's a 17.
They start to get shifty every time you mention the word Bavlorna. They seem to not be telling you everything.
It seems you have some know-how about Bavlorna, and you're not wishing to share with us. Why would you withhold that information from us? We are of noble blood. We do have meeting and business with her. But I didn't know she had business with you guys.
We are not
So-
from this kingdom. We're from another one, and we're here to try and expand our trade markets. You see, yeah, we're trying to branch out.
I see. It doesn't make sense to, as outsiders, to make connections with, the people who are trading in the daylight and are known. No, not as outsiders. You find people who work in between the lines, underground, kind of hidden hands. Am I correct?
I think it's time for us to close up for the day. So if there's no purchases, we're gonna go and call it a night. Thanks.
What about the balloon?
What about our balloon?
Well, we need to get over there, and you've got a balloon. That's what's about the balloon.
Our balloon's not for sale, thanks.
We just need a lift.
Just a lift.
A lift.
It'd just be such a hassle. We'd have to undo the lines. We'd have to redo the lines. Yeah, and then we wouldn't be able to leave in time. Shut up, Bubble!
Leave in time for what?
Leave in time for us to go on our other business ventures. We really must be on our way. And she begins to slam the door shut.
Fine. Be on your way. As I whisper to the other guys, let's steal the balloon.
I think we should.
Something shady anyways.
Looking up at it, we need someone to climb up there with a blade and cut the lines, and then bring the balloon down.
I don't need to climb. I'm gonna fly up there with a knife.
Wait, bring Clap Claw.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need a pilot up there.
Yeah, also he can clip with his claws.
Yeah. Can you carry Clap Claw? We need Clap Claw up there.
Sure.
I don't know about this.
Let's go, bro.
Listen.
Already
We are
going.
here.
We're up there. I'm flying.
Ah!
Perfect.
As you're flying and moving, you hear just little jiggles and rattling of... Go ahead and make a perception check for me, Myth.
Rolling ass. An 8.
Ooh.
It sounds familiar to you, but you can't quite put your finger on it. But it's very much a clinging noise.
In his head.
Inside his head.
In Clapjaw's head.
You make your way up and you see a basket and a bunch of ropes attached to the basin of this house. Above you is a giant storm cloud that seems to be tethered in place, almost as if the ropes are holding it there. Well, we need to cut the lines if we're to get out of here, but we need to act fast. I'm sure they'll not start to notice if the rain cloud goes away.
Go for it.
You begin to cut the ropes, and suddenly the balloon begins to take flight. Clapperclaw holds on to a couple of sandbags that he clips off to try and keep the balloon afloat or up in the air. And he starts to begin to pull on the ropes in a way that you've never seen before as the balloon begins to wander. All right, what do we do now?
So, you know how to
I
drive
don't
it.
know how to fly a balloon. Like, what? I thought that was your job.
Where do you want to go?
To the island.
That way?
You
Wait.
begin to fly off, and everyone on the ground sees the balloon start drifting further away from you all.
We're just not in it.
Humphrey, you gotta come pick us up.
Like,
I'm gonna
going
message her. I'm gonna
cry,
send a
too.
message.
Just like,
Great, fantastic. You did amazing, you guys. But the thing is, we're still over here. Oh, and
As you all are watching this balloon fly away, you hear screams from inside of the shack. As suddenly the door flings open. A balloon! What have you done?
I have no
We
idea
did-
what took off.
We did what we had to on behalf of the king of this land.
Yeah.
Take it up with him.
They get into what looks like a chase or a fighting stance, and they are about to approach you. Are you going to stand your ground, or are you guys going to try and run?
Oh, I'll stand my ground. I draw my sword.
We gotta catch up to the boat. The balloon.
Humphrey,
bigger problems.
you're about here now.
Bring it back around.
If you could come, I'm gonna message. If you could come pick us up, it is a very hostile situation. That would be lovely. Take your
Clapper
time.
Claw
Take your
starts to pull on the reins, and he swings it around as it's coming towards you. I need each of you to roll initiative for me.
Which dice is that again?
You're going to roll a d20 and then add your initiative score.
I got a 10.
Got 11.
+3. Wait. No, +2. I can't remember. Hold on. I gotta freaking turn on my computer.
I got 21.
All right, give me a second.
Initiative. No. Doesn't let you roll for initiative.
Was not ready for you to fight them.
I don't think we were either.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting a fight when we stole it, but I guess it makes sense.
Happened so fast.
I got a 10.
Hold on. All right. All right. Anybody 2025?
Huxley,
What did you get?
I got a 21.
I got a natural 20 with a +3, so I got 23.
Nice.
Wait, are they back? Like the people on the balloon?
Hold
I
on.
don't think so.
Oh, I thought we were coming back around. I mean,
You guys
I
are
can
coming back
show
around,
you.
but I'll figure all that out in just a second. All right, 15 to 20.
Fuck.
5 to 10.
10.
I got 11.
Me and Ian are 10.
Yeah.
What's
is
each of your
your-
dexterity?
Mine is 16.
Mine is 18.
Okay.
And then anybody 0 to 10 or 0 to 5? All right. Up first, Myth. You are in this balloon and you see Clapperclaw turning the boat around, or the ship around. What would you like to do?
I don't know. What can I do? Like, I don't really know what's going on.
You just have an action that you can perform. So if you would like to talk with Clapperclaw, you can. If you want to look out, if you'd like to try and do something else, or try and take control of the vessel, or the world is your oyster.
I'll just look out, see what's going on.
As you peer out, you see the two darklings coming out of the shack, very angry. And you see your group preparing for a fight.
Oh boy.
All right. Huxley, what would you like to do?
Yes, sir. Well, I guess I would like to try and intimidate them into backing down. I'll say, stand down, let us do our business, or there will be trouble.
Make an intimidation check for me.
$14 plus. I got an 18.
Bauble looks at you with a little trepidation and begins to falter behind. Up next is Trinket, who very angrily is going to take out her dagger and try and stab you.
Can I block that with my shield?
I'm pretty sure shield adds to your armor class. What is shield?
Yes, it's 2 AC.
So, you have, but you're not wearing plate mail, correct?
Yes.
So whatever your plate mail, so what is your AC with the shield but without the plate mail?
Oh god. Let's see. My armor class is normally 13. Is that including, like, when D&D calculates that, is that including the armor I'm wearing, or is that not including the armor I'm wearing?
If it's on your character sheet through D&D Beyond, then yes. Your plate mail should tell you how much it adds to your AC.
15, I believe.
It raises it to 15?
Yeah. So, and then plus 2, but so probably 17. But right now, I think it'd just be 15 with the shield.
Yes. So she tries to stab you, and you are very able to block it and deflect it with your shield.
Hang on. Does that count as a creature or a missing a melee attack?
A what kind of melee attack?
Does it count as a miss if it doesn't connect, or is that technically?
Yes.
Okay.
It counts as a miss.
Okay. So I can, with my new Battle Master maneuver Riposte, I can use my reaction and expend 1 superiority die to make a melee attack against that character. And then I add the superiority die to the attack damages roll.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll to hit first.
Yeah. Can you remind me? So my weapon is 1d6 plus 4. Is that what I would roll to hit, or is that a 20?
You roll a d20 to hit. The 1d6 plus 4 is the damage that it does.
I see.
If the weapon has a +3 or a plus whatever next to it, though, so like let's say it's a great axe +3, that means you get to add a +3 to hit.
Yeah. Okay. So I rolled a 14.
Yeah, you're able to strike it. Go ahead and roll for damage.
So I got a total of 10, I think, because I got a 6 plus 4.
Yes.
Get
Are you using your sword?
Yes, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I can also roll. As part of this is the part of the maneuvers, and forgive me, I'm not quite.
What kind of sword do you have?
I have well, the weapon in the inventory is a. It's intended to be like a messer or a falchion. It's a wide blade sword, but I just put a scimitar down because that's the closest thing D&D has. So the sorry, where the fuck did it go? It says I can add the superiority die to the attack damages roll on the hit.
Yes.
And then
Do you know what your superiority die is?
Yeah, I have 4 D8s.
So roll 1d8, and whatever that score is, you get to add to that 10.
So 15 total.
As you take your sword, you slice clean through Trinket, and her head falls to the ground.
God damn, this is
I warned you. Now back the fuck down and let us do our business. We are on a mission on behalf of the king. I'm sorry I took your sister's life, but she came at me first.
Bobble is sitting there, looking at you in bewilderment.
I mean,
Layla, it is your turn now.
We're still in initiative, or am I just...
We're still in initiative.
Okay. Fuck.
I can't do it.
I'm gonna move up next to Hugsley, and I'm gonna pull my axe out. And I'm gonna be like, "It's your move."
Are you gonna hold your action?
Yeah, and I'm gonna hold my action. So if she tries to do anything aggressive, then I'll strike.
Flint, it is your turn.
Okay. Can I run into the shop from where they exited?
He's gonna rob it.
Yeah, you can run into the shop.
Oh my god.
I want to. Did I see like the items that were on that they were trying to sell us?
So as you go into the back shop and you enter the room, you see some of the items there, but it doesn't look like they have a lot of inventory, and it also doesn't look like they sold a lot of goods.
Well, the only things I'm really worried about are specifically the bumble beer and the unicorn horn.
There is one stein or a barrel that says Bumble Beer, and there definitely seems to be the unicorn horn on display.
Oh, it's a whole barrel of it?
Yes, but the barrel is probably about the same size as you. I think like a small, like a 5-gallon cooler.
Okay. Dang it! I don't think I'll be able to carry that. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely go for the unicorn horn.
Roll a sleight of hand check for me.
I got a 21.
Yeah, you cop it.
Yay!
Up next is Alco.
I'm like, what the fuck? Does the other Darklings seem like they're still aggressive or like coming at us or ready to fight?
It is currently frozen, like just staring at Trinket on the ground dead, staring at Huxley and Layla, both with intimidating weapons.
I roll like a crackle. This purple eldritch energy will come, but then I'll stop it and snuff it out and be like, fucking God, what have we done? And then I'm going to see if I can see if the balloon is coming towards us or see where it's at.
The balloon is coming right for you. It is probably about here at the lake, and seems like Clapperclaw is trying to set it down.
Okay, hold on. Can I? This is a fuck situation. Can I? Can I cast? Okay, if I cast Charm first, can I convince this person that it was somebody else who did this and not us?
What did you guys do?
You already used your action by using
that was an
perception.
action to look?
Yeah. But welcome, Danny. Have you been following along?
One session, no, I had to like clean my shower and it was just playing music. So no, what happened?
Who wants to catch Danny up?
Poor woman.
Ellie, we could have used you a long time ago. Welcome to the fucking shit show.
Maybe we need you to heal someone, if that's possible.
You just missed the decapitation of a being.
Oh my goodness. Like, we either need to heal this girl or just put her sister out of her misery.
We decapitated her and then stole and robbed them.
Hey, in my defense, she came at me first. You all saw her.
You aggro them.
I tried to get them to back down. I told them not to fight.
We stole their balloon and we're supposed to just take off, but they took off without us. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to happen, but it happened the way it did. And I didn't want them to attack me, but they did anyways. That's why she's had this on the ground.
Their deals were very, very sketchy. Like, they were not good people. Like, we know it. We know. Their little sister is, like, the main person we're trying to, like, find and stop. Like, they are part of the business that is evil.
They could have just let us borrow the balloon. They could have just let it happen. We are on King's business here.
I mean, that's very black and white. Like, they could have just been dealing with these people because they had no other choice.
They should have known by looking at me that I meant fucking business. I'm carrying a giant goddamn sword on my side here, and they think they can come at me?
All right.
Lila was pretty close to, like, drawing her axe in the shop.
This is all our fault. But is there any way, Belly, that you can heal the decapitated person?
I have cure wounds.
I mean, this is not a wound.
I don't know that'll.
Does anyone have a fucking sewing kit? Maybe we could sew it back together.
Maybe Clopper Hands or whatever has an extra gourd you can put on her head.
He's got some moldy straw. Pack that in the wound. It'll stop the bleeding.
You need either a restoration or revivify.
Oh, she's gone.
Let the restoration work.
All right. Well, memory modification has always worked for my father, so maybe that's what we need now.
Yeah, I only have lesser restoration, so I don't know how effective that is.
Let me read.
How does Charm Person work? Hold on, I'm looking up Charm Person.
Yes, it only affects those that are blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Oh, dang.
Well, she's headless.
Look, I just want to say, we are in the land of the rule of reciprocity. She attacked me, and I reciprocated with a decapitation. It's fair.
That's not fair. But it's all right. We need to get out of here, though.
Did you see the airship?
Is it here yet?
What about her
Starting
sister?
to touch down, and Bobble, she's just gonna go over and kneel at her dead sister's body and begin to weep. And with that, I think that's where we're gonna call it a night tonight.
Oh my god, I can't wait to go back and watch what happened.
I was not expecting that to happen, if I'm being honest.
I have a sister that's not there. So.
This is 100% a home invasion at this point, by the way.
Yeah, I will be going back and watching this episode.
Like the last 20 minutes, like what?
Y'all went from getting clothes from the Royal King to now being
murder.
That's wow. They were d-bags.
I didn't do anything, and yet I'm gonna be hunted.
Oh my god! I need to like see this cinematically.
But hear me out. If we take out the other sister, we're in a swamp. It's called a crocodile.
I mean, look, at this point, we might
crocodile. So
Look, we're in the kingdom of downfall. These racist-ass frogs do not give a fuck about these people. They do not care. They decapitate each other every single other day. It's not a big deal.
We might need to get rid of the witness at this point.
Look, I'm not above killing her too. At least they'll be together in death.
Would someone be able to carry this barrel of beer?
Yeah, don't worry about.
You know, that's a good point though. That's a good point though. If we kill her next week, we could just take all their shit.
Yeah, but they don't have a lot of shit.
They got a unicorn
Flint.
horn. They got
It's
a unicorn
actually
horn
a very unnerving, like, to feel like it's very surprising for a shop to have like one or two items. Like, there's not enough. If you each wanted to buy something, there wouldn't have been enough product.
It sounds like business is bad because they're shitty people.
I think the best.
Well,
I mean,
with that,
you guys heard what they told me. Like, she's related to the dark shit that I saw, right? The Slenderman of this area or whatever.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, you gross. No, yeah.
Danny, they made some poor choices tonight, but that's okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm one of the only people in the party who actually has like wisdom at all.
It's fun. This is what D&D's all about. We're spicing it
We
up.
had to cross the lake. I came up with an idea. It worked with some hiccups, but it worked.
It's the best idea you guys had so far.
Oh my god. Next week's gonna be great.
All right. Well, guys, this was fun.
You're gonna spill more innocent blood. Well, we don't know if they're innocent. That's true.
They were clearly hiding something. We'll find out next week, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'll plant some evidence. It'll be fine.
Can't wait to kill another little girl.
My father was commander of the guard, i.e., the police back home. I know how to fake a death.
Yeah, and you know how to get people out of prison too.
And I also know how to incriminate people who I've just killed. It's easy. It's not hard.
This is why I live in the woods.
Well, honor among thieves, huh?
Boo.
All right. Well, guys, with that, I'm going to call it tonight. This has been a lot of fun. I'm very excited. I have a lot of prep to do.
It's okay. Maybe they won't care because they're outside.
They take and put her head next to all of the other heads.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe she's not dead. Maybe she could still talk with her sister just from a stick.
Is that better or worse, though?
You know what? At least,
right. At least we'll have a better conscience about it.
I'm reminded of the Monty Python "Always Look on the Bright Side of Life" at the end of the life of Brian right now.
Some things in life are bad; they can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse.
Oh, good.
I did spam a lot, and I played a character that sang that song. It's a very fun show.
I saw that on Broadway the one time I went to New York. It was fucking amazing.
Oh, Spam-A-Lot was incredible.
Has anyone seen either the Barbie movie or Oppenheimer yet?
Yes, I have seen Oppenheimer.
3 different times to see the Barbie movie, and I couldn't make it work.
So yeah, Oppenheimer. How was it? I am very curious.
Have you seen it yet?
No.
Okay, my spoiler-free review is it's a very prototypical political biopic, is all I'm going to say.